Okay, so I'm going to move over to the start point now, and I'm going to zero my trip on the exit of here. We're at the Cotswold Motor Hub, so a little bit busy. Okay, so our test route starts here, and basically we've seen a confirmation there on a big green tick to say we've got to navigate now to waypoint 1. We're going to do a reset here. You can see we're straight into a speed zone, 70 mile an hour or 70 kilometers per hour. We're on really sort of back roads, but every stage of the Roadbook will have a speed zone attached to it now, so you have to be very careful. We will change speed zones, and the new Blazing Saddles route will actually be marked on speed zones. The system, you can see, has got an extra bar in it here, and it says navigate to waypoint and waypoint 1. So I now need to head off to waypoint 1, head off to the first point down the road. So let's rock and roll. As I approach this junction at 0.25, I should see a notification come up to say I'm actually entering the speed zone for real. So hopefully we'll see that. There you go, at the bottom of the screen we've got enter it for real and navigate to waypoint 1. So we're going to carry on. We're going to check our mileage against that at that point, and we'll catch you in a minute. So we see at 427 we're going to take a right turn followed by a almost immediate left turn. You see the M here on the Roadbook, that's denoting a marked waypoint, so that is actually our waypoint 1. So waypoints are marked with a blue circle with an M in the middle. So we'll watch what happens as we go and we approach that. This will change as we kind of get closer to the waypoint. Like in desert racing, you have an outer circle on a waypoint and an inner circle. And when we activate the outer circle, it'll give us the arrow to take us in and show us the mileage or show us the distance we've got to go to get to the waypoint. The arrow will actually show us the direction as well to a certain extent, so we just watch and learn about that process as we go through. So I'm looking out for that little right turn, sort of like just at an oblique angle off the main road. I can kind of see it coming up now. So, and then looking for the left turn. And what's happened here is we've pinged the outer radius on this waypoint. So we're here and at 4:30, and we're kind of taking it. So we've got our tick and we've got notification to go to waypoint 2. So that tells us we've hit that waypoint and it's all good, and we can just carry on. If we have missed the waypoint or we couldn't find it, say the road was closed, we've got a button next to it that says next, which means you can actually miss the waypoint and it'll take you on to waypoint 2. So like an icebreaker, we had a lot of road closures. We've had to devise a way so if you don't hit a waypoint you can move on. Okay, I've just come off the main road. I've taken this turning here at 7.67. I've just pulled over. This is quit main highway, and it's also the end of my 70 mile an hour speed limit. We're in mile an hour on this one because we set the file up to run in miles an hour, so it's no different to kilometers. If it's a kilometers Roadbook, it would be in kilometers. So here we end at 70, but just down the road we're going to go into a severe speed zone through the Henderson Farms, and we'll see what happens down there. We're still on our way to waypoint 2, so all we have to do is follow the Roadbook through. Okay, so we're going to head on down to our little speed zone. So we got a little junction on the right there, we've got the tree, and we're into our speed zone, and we've got a speed notification at the bottom of our Roadbook. So we're in a 20-mile-an-hour speed zone. Okay, then I'm heading into 12.7. You can see I've already pinged the outer radius on the waypoint, which is down here. So basically I'm going to go through a crossroads, and I'm going to go through a hard right turn, and then I'm going to pick up the waypoint, and then immediately afterwards I've got a left-hand turn to carry on with the route. Okay, so I can see the crossroads just ahead of me. So we're going to just run through again what happens on the screen when you pick up the waypoint. Okay, got a tick. Navigate to waypoint 3, so we're on our way again. Okay, so we haven't come far and we're already on waypoint 3. We can see the little next button to see if the road was closed or we couldn't get to it. We can just do a bypass on it, but in this case we're just going to go down and we're going to follow the instructions to get to the waypoint. Okay, we're nearly at the end of the roadbook. We had to do a reset. We had to go and find a waypoint that's a little bit off the beaten path. The box here is indicating that this is the end of the roadbook basically, or the finish point, and then we're going to turn left and head down to Dunkerton's and do a review. When we hit the finish point though, you will see a summary results coming up. So we're going to go and hit that waypoint, the final checkered flag, and see what the results look like. Okay, so let's roll. Okay, so I've kind of got to the end of the challenge. I've got my results, I've got the challenge name, I've got the route name, the Classic Motorhub test. So now all I've got to do to get those routes acknowledged and to send them to the server is submit to server. So it's sending, the SMS is sent to the server, so those results are now back with support desk at Rally HQ, and we can carry on to the finish. Okay. First of all, when you go to settings now, you've got basically a roadbook scroll function. So some of you said before, when you've got the remote working and it clicks on one, it moves the roadbook too far. So now we've built into the system a quarter, a half, 3/4 and 1. And 1 represents the old full movement. So you have a way of controlling how far you move the roadbook on by what you select in that system. Also in settings, you'll notice that you have, you can run portrait, or you can run landscape, or you can run inverted landscape or inverted portrait. Depends how your tablet or your phone sits on the bike and how you want to view it.